That is true.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm assuming you have plans, but you might not want to divulge them.
No, I don't mind.
on
I don't really mind that much. I feel like no matter what we do, stream sniping is happening, and it is what it is. If we lose, we lose. If we win, we win. That's cool. Whatever. My plan right now is, I feel a whole lot more confident last night. Like, okay, I talked with Daniel, went through my list, and then I played Hearts of Iron 4 practically religiously for like, hours and hours and hours, trying to figure out how the hell naval invasions work and all that stuff. And so my goal right now is to just continue to press the Spanish front. I understand the concept now of naval invasions. I see that you can actually research that research is actually pretty early on in 1940. It's coming up that lets the larger naval invasion capacity. And if I have really good naval support, which I do, I should be able to do some surprise invasions. And my goal is to I'll just tell you. Don't tell them. Wait, let me just check, make sure no one else is in here. I'm going to stage a naval invasion of Brest in Brittany, and I'm going to. There is a line. If you look, there's no real good rivers there, but there is a line of urban hills, forest, plains, and then there's that major river.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna stage an invasion to Brest, kind of close to Normandy, and then I'm gonna just hold that line as a distractor to try to pull troops away from the south. Near Iberia, and then I'm going to press hard north into southern France. And
So
Interesting.
So a divide and conquer approach.
yeah. Now, did you notice?
Sounds...
Did you notice my Speedy Gonzales down in divisions down in Africa?
I don't think we have.
No, I don't think so. Oh, looky there.
Go take a peek. They're not as good as I thought they'd be because apparently it's like all forest and jungle and shit down here. So the motorized vehicles are having issues traversing the forest by a lot. I think I probably should have used cavalry, maybe? Cavalry would have done better, I think. Do cavalry have penalties with forests? I'm not sure.
I think cavalry is pretty good in terrain, aren't they not?
I'm not sure. Like they're basically like
Glorified cars.
Yeah, well, infantry but
Right.
faster, sort of.
Yes, yeah.
So I'm not sure, to be honest.
Yeah, so these are single motorized divisions with one support division, the recon company for bonus movement speed, and basically my hope is that EnterElysium just is incompetent and can't. And that's no offense to him. It's just it's a very difficult game to be good at early on.
Oh yeah.
And I want to just conquer all of Italy, take away all of this space, and I'm hoping that will demoralize him because he's losing in Italy. He's losing in Spain, and I'm going to take over Africa. And then my final plan is that if the Brittany invasion goes well, I'm going to stage a naval invasion of Rome.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Best of luck. We are going to have a quick talk with Quill, and then see if we can get this thing going.
Okay, sounds good. So yeah, I just canceled my Speedy Gonzales production line. I think 4 is enough. I'm just gonna try it with 4. We don't have any tanks. I've never researched tanks. People were giving me feedback saying, "Hey, you're supposed to be the United States. You're supposed to build tanks." I'm not gonna build the M3 Stuart. Or am I? Maybe we do. Maybe we do. I mean, it's a 1936 tank. I'd rather get the Chaffee, or at least get this thing. But I do need some tanks. What do tanks take? If we wanted to produce those tanks, they take iron, which we have some of, and oil, which we have tons of. So we could make tanks. We should make tanks. As far as priority goes, how are we doing on convoys? We're doing totally fine on convoys. Where you have shortages of pretty much everything else here that I need. Apparently the game's on pause. We're fighting. Okay, the game's on. Game's on. Okay, so what I did is I took my front line here, offense, and I tried to do fallback commands on the guys who were really, really low on organization. I'm trying to pull them out of combat, and I don't know if it's working. Because they're defending, and when they're defending, I don't think you can pull them out. When they're on offense, you can pull them out when you want. These guys are, yes, they are rebasing to the fallback line, and the goal is to just regain organization. This guy is caught in combat. This guy caught in combat. We can see here, okay, there's indicators letting us know that they're caught in combat. But like you should go to the fallback line. You and you should go to the fallback line. Is this even working? I feel like it's not assigning them. Or maybe I may have already assigned them to this thing, I'm not sure. And so what we're trying to do is, we want the fallback line to be very, very close. In fact, the fallback line should really be in a different spot. Fallback line, I think, was C. It should really be more like here, along this river. But I don't want it right against that. Research slot. Engineering company, more digging, more recon. We're doing fine on manpower. Signal company, better reinforcements, good. Tanks. I think we need to research the Lee. We're ahead of time on tanks. Artillery, land doctrine. We're working on that 9 days. How are we doing on infantry equipment? I don't want to fall behind on weapons. I think we might need to just do this. Get infantry equipment too. I don't know how much better it is. No, let's go for signal company. So we're currently not engaged in our plan, but there's undefended land here, so I'm gonna take an army and just manually move it up here. You can head back to the front line because your organization is good. Did that work? It did. Good. Your organization is good. Back to front line. Organization is good. Front line. They just can't be in constant combat. That's the problem. They need a break occasionally. Okay, so organize. We're looking. Organization's looking good. You are not engaged in combat. You go to the fallback line. Let's grab, pretty much everyone should be on the line right now. Take Barcelona. Air superiority, I like that we're running on speed 3. I've got 259 planes running air support out of Gibraltar. We don't really have very many airplanes outside of that. We need rubber. Rubber. Okay, so like I was saying, I was planning on staging a naval invasion, but do we have more troops? And Marbs is lagging the game. Of course he is. Why are we deploying here? I don't feel like that's a good location to deploy. It automatically requires them to, let's deploy to, like, New York. That's where they're training, I think. Yeah, so just deploy directly to New York. These guys here are ready to go out of boot camp and into this division. We need new, oh no, that's wrong. That's wrong. I need you two to go into a new theater. New division. This is called the Speedy Gonzales. You can go back to boot camp for a moment. We have no commander available. Do we have a commander that increases like movement speed? Attack over rivers. Attack over rivers. I mean, just a leader in general, I think, is better than having no leader at all. So let's give him Omar Bradley. So we got 2 whole guys who are ready to go. Meanwhile, offense is not looking too confident, but they are trying to advance. And it looks like, has he pulled back fully? I think he's completely abandoned the Spanish front. We'll split the army between the 2. Game's paused again. That might be why nothing's happening. I think we're looking into possibly having some connection issues yet again. I don't know what to tell you. I'm still liking my hybrid. Okay, so I'm doing in my Germany campaign right now. I've got like a division it's 20 combat with pure Marines, and it's fantastic for naval invasions. But this needs logistics. No, the field hospital.
Arumba, we are rehosting.
Okay, can you take a quick save? Because I've done orders. Like.
Yeah.
I literally just saved, but I can do it again for you.
Please do.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. All right, guys, we're gonna go back to the loading screen while we reboot and reload Hearts of Iron 4. We're trying another system. Apparently, we're gonna do. I guess maybe it's a headless server. I don't know. I don't know why he's having such issues with his internet. I thought Poland and like Romania and like a bunch of those other countries over there. Marbozir, you're lagging.
Yeah, apparently.
You doing
I think it's something on their end, because I checked everything I could with my connection. I did a speed test to the US, to Australia, to Asia, and it's all fine.
Yeah.
I have no packet loss. I have good speed even to another continent. It's not my connection.
Yeah, right. I was just saying, I think that like Poland, Romania, like a lot of the countries in that area actually have pretty damn good internet for really cheap prices.
Oh yeah.
Which is
I have 250 down, so yeah.
That makes me jealous because you pay.
I mean, I get faster speeds on speed test to the US than some of my friends who actually live in the US.
That's impressive. That's very impressive. Well, hopefully, hopefully the way that they stream. I told them my plans, which means that they may know. I don't know if I told you and Quill. We should probably pull Quill in and make sure he is aware.
We should. I sent him some more infantry equipment.
Do you want to just go join the USSR chat and talk to him a bit?
Let's go join him. Yeah.
Okay. Hail.
Hi, Quill.
Hello. How's it going?
It's good.
Did you win the war yet?
Yeah.
I don't think Moscow will hold out until winter, but I'm trying my best. You guys just keep pushing wherever you're pushing. Have you invaded anywhere, Marbozir?
I had to change my naval invasion plan because he stationed like divisions along my along the coast where I was going to invade.
Right, but you can just drop troops in Spain or in Africa in friendly territory and then push from there as well, right? You don't need to do an actual naval invasion.
That's what I'm doing. I'm holding the Spanish front, so
yeah, I'm going to do that.
I'm actually staging. Okay, here's my plan right now. I'm going to, as soon as I have enough troops available, I'm going to stage a naval invasion of Brittany to try to distract them from the Spanish front. However, I just noticed that EnterElysium, either by accident or maybe there's some strategy going on right now, has pulled back heavily from the Spanish front. So either he's just ceding the mountains, or I don't know. But I'm moving up into Aragon, and I'm gonna try to take the coast.
One thing I'm worried about is that if I send too much of my army to Spain, they will just invade the UK, and I won't have enough to defend myself.
How would they do that? How would they? We have naval superiority. We have far more boats than
Paratroopers.
we have fighters on intercept.
I don't think I can get air superiority in the UK. Germany has like 3,000 fighters, I think.
Okay. Are they actually actively using them? Because
They mentioned like the devs, the Paradox people mentioned paratroopers twice on the first and second day.
Yeah, but here's the thing you should know about fighters. Fighters have shit range. Germany will not be able to get air superiority over the UK. You're gonna have zero range, like literally zero.
They
and
may
have radar, right? So you're going to be fine.
Are you sure about that? Because
Yes.
I can get air superiority when playing as Poland and occupying Western Europe in southern UK.
Southern
Even with
UK.
raid.
Yeah, but if you actually
Yes.
fight there, all their fighters are going to have a massive penalty to their effectiveness based on being out of range.
Okay.
Like, they're going to be able to reach, but they're not going to be able to fight that well.
Right.
And as long as you've got, like, at least 1,000 fighters, plus your radar, which is huge, plus hopefully some anti-air, you should be able to keep air superiority. But
So
do keep
you'll-
some garrisons in London. Very important.
Yeah, and then also
So you
also
don't think I need garrisons in my naval bases?
I don't know. It's hard to tell. I mean, I'm not sure.
I
I
think
don't want to say, and then you get invaded, and then that sucks. Do what you feel you need, but if you've got the ships and you got the planes,
from what I understand though as well, paratroopers are not particularly strong. They're weak.
True,
they have
but
to
all
be
they have to
relatively
do is take
lightweight.
London.
Yeah, but they're going to be mostly out of supply.
Okay,
I don't know. I mean, you don't have to
I'll
keep your
send
whole army
most
at
of my
home,
army
but-
then. Okay, just keep in mind my divisions are not that strong. I'm still building artillery.
The longer
I'm not that
the longer we
100%
go,
equipped.
okay. So Daniel admitted to me last night after the
Yeah.
stream, after I stopped recording, actually,
Yeah.
that he's scared of me. So that's a great sign, I think. He's scared of the U.S., which I think is normal. That's like you're supposed to be, right?
Yeah.
But when I was telling him, and I don't care, so I just told him, like, hey, I'm gaining about 10 military factories a month right now. Like,
Right.
I'm making a lot. And so if Daniel is nervous, then I feel good. I feel very happy.
Yeah, the US can get a lot of industry if you give them enough time.
Well, I still need freaking 47 more days so that my troops can fight 35% better. I think Moscow will hold at least that long, but
Alright. Well, I'll send most of my army to Spain then. But
Yeah.
I think I'm still lagging.
They have completely pulled back from the Spanish border. They've given it up completely. France is forming real France. I can see a French province. Unfortunately, this land doesn't go to me, so I don't get the factories. But France will begin to exist.
Yeah. Alright, so I just need one division each in London and all the surrounding provinces. My game is still lagging, damn it. Not as badly as before.
hey, that's
Well,
okay.
then-
Lag a lot. Maybe Moscow will survive until the end of the stream.
Well,
If we run it
there's
close.
interface lag at least. I don't know if you guys are also getting it. It takes like 2 seconds for something to actually happen after I click it.
Oh yeah, I get plenty of that too.
Ah, okay. Now, do you guys know if there are any large fleets between me and Spain? Because if my convoys get intercepted, I will lose my entire army instantly.
I would be very surprised.
Most of my navy is protecting the route between
Okay.
the United States and Spain because I'm trying. That's my beachhead. I'm using your Gibraltar seaport as like my access point to the war. Otherwise, I have no way of getting down here.
At any given point, half my troops are doing strategic redeployment. It's just awful.
You know, one thing I don't understand is that there's a button for strategic redeployment, and the AI divisions will constantly strategically redeploy even when that button's not on.
Yeah, that button is only when you are doing a move. The AI doesn't care about that.
And I've heard that what you need to do is not do. You need to have shorter divisions, shorter front lines.
Yeah, and that's what I do in my single-player games now. But in multiplayer, like, I can't micromanage this, and the fact that the front lines keep sort of breaking.
Yeah, what happens is that if you have the AI executing the battle plan, every time it moves troops from one front to the other, even if the other front is technically part of the same one, but you have to split it because the game is buggy, it will strategically redeploy every single time. I lost divisions because AI was strategically redeploying them along the front line, and they got attacked by the enemy, and they died instantly. Alright, well, I'm going to send most of my army to Spain. I just left a very small garrison
okay, but
around London.
I'm not seeing a way to break through Spain right now. They've pulled back into the mountains. That's what they did. They pulled back all the way past the river, and they're just sitting in the mountains. They've got, if I zoom out, it looks like 50, 60 divisions in those mountains. That is not going to be breachable.
Yeah, Aquitaine's a bit vulnerable, or that
I
one
could try
province.
doing a naval invasion, but my problem with naval invasion is that Germany just positions divisions on the coast as soon as they see I have a naval invasion plan. If I don't manage to take a naval base, I will die from lack of supply.
Can you rebase, get some close air support in Gibraltar? Because the Iberian region extends. They have all those units that they have in those mountains are still in the Iberian region. So if you do close air support, we could just bomb them.
All right. Yeah, I can do that.
Just bomb the crap out of that line of troops, and I'm going to begin staging my naval invasion.
Okay, I can do that.
It's going to take me 63 days to prepare for this invasion of Brittany. Marbs, you're lagging again.
Yeah, I mean, I can't do anything about it. I don't know what's causing it.
There's only room for 400 planes in Gibraltar. You may want to upgrade that naval base.
Naval bases upgrade, or air bases upgrade really fast too.
Yeah.
It's okay, I only have 300 close air support anyway. Still the game is paused.
Yeah, it constantly goes from paused to not paused.
Yeah.
Yeah, with no warning. It's just like all of a sudden you have to go.
You're like, my troops, they'll be there soon. No. Nope. Game is paused. And now the game's not paused. I'm just trying to do my best here to get fully entrenched.
Maybe there are just too many people in the game, and I don't know.
I need more divisions. Yeah, we do need more divisions on the Spanish border. I would feel a lot more comfortable if I had 4 divisions, 420 combat with armies in every single tile along that border.
Yep, I'm lagging again. I can stop streaming, that's about it. That's the only thing that's taking my bandwidth, other than this game, the stream. That's it.
Oh god, I gotta keep on forgetting to pay attention to what I'm doing down here. And that's right, they canceled, they didn't save my commands.
So do you want me to send the troops to Spain or not?
I think yeah. It's
Okay.
better than having them in Great Britain.
Okay, I'll send some divisions. Don't want to send everything at once, just in case I do actually get intercepted.
Meanwhile, you're gaining a bunch of territory in South Africa. Or North Africa, rather. Just so you know.
Yeah, I sent a few divisions to capture a few provinces. Because they don't have anything better to do anyway.
Of course, you lost a lot of the actual territory that matters, I think.
Yeah, I know.
In the east.
But there was no way I could have defended Suez. Like, if I set my entire army, it would die just. That's what would have happened. I didn't have naval superiority there, so all they had to do was intercept the convoys, and my entire army would die. And that actually happened to me in a single-player game, so I'm trying to be really careful about that.
I don't know if I can afford to do this naval invasion. Unit unable to move to province along its path.
Well, I'm on the way.
Yeah, we could use some support. I've got 3 tiles that only have 1 infantry garrison, like 1 infantry unit, and if he really tried, he could push through that really hard.
Okay.
I'd have to fall back. In fact, I'm going to create a fallback line behind this river because I'm concerned that if he pushes hard, I can't defend. I mean, hopefully my entrenchment bonuses will help out because I'm fully entrenched and fully prepared. But my entrenchment's not that great. It's only 16% entrenchment bonus. And I swear to God, I feel like on speed, even speed 2, like I am not getting any units.
Yeah, it's slow.
I have a 70-day shortage of infantry equipment. Why do I need so much freaking motorized? What are we building that requires motorized? Oh, tanks.
Might be part of your tank divisions, yeah.
I'm using 30 motorized in my infantry divisions. Oh, there's motorized in the in the field hospital, that's why. And in the signal company. So all of a sudden all my infantry divisions require motorized as well. The signal company and the field hospital. I don't know that I actually needed the field hospital, but I figure manpower is going to...
Well, the field hospital is pretty good.
Yeah, I think so.
Then again, you're the US, you shouldn't have any problems with manpower.
True, but if it comes down to a war of attrition and it's all about, you know, who runs out of manpower first, I'd rather not.
Yeah, Germany has tons of manpower too, obviously.
Well, they do and they don't. Compared to the USSR and Germany and... Sorry, the USSR, UK, and Republican Spain and us, like... Is there a way to see estimated manpower?
No, I don't think there's a way to see. Pretty sure there isn't.
I'm up to 50 military factories.
I got 46.
Alright, see?
Will, do you need any more equipment? Because...
Oh yeah, I need like 40,000. 36,000.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally, if you don't stop sending it, I'll use it forever.
Did you accept the previous one? Because I think it's still
5,000.
pending. Okay.
I think I accepted it.
Are you sure?
Well, I remember accepting 5,000, and I don't have an offer right now.
Can I cancel it somehow? I can't send you more, I can just modify. So I can add more.
There we go. Yeah, 5,000 on a monthly basis. I mean, I still have no convoys.
Wait, are you getting monthly? Because I picked the once option. Something is bugged.
This time it said monthly. Last time it said once.
Okay, that's very strange. Alright, 10,000.
Thank you.
Do you need anything other than infantry equipment?
A little bit of motorized.
Don't have that, sorry.
A little bit of fighters, although keep your fighters. Your fighters are more important for you.
Did you deploy close air support to bomb the Spanish?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so we got 300.
Yeah, 300.
Enemy troops bombed in the last month. Enemy fighters...
daytime only.
Enemy fighters lost in Spain
Hello,
is
everyone.
140.
Hi.
I'm sorry to intrude, but we have some observer issues. We can only observe the axis, which is kind of boring. So we're gonna rehost with Daniel again, unfortunately.
Yeah, and we apologize to you viewers as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna let Daniel take a save, and then we will rehost again.
Okay.
Okay. Sounds good.
Don't make any more changes.
Okay. Technical difficulties.
Yep.
Why do I look so sad? Twitch chat wants to know. Because I want to play on speed 2 or 3 and actually like train units. I feel like I haven't had any units built in the last 3 hours of gameplay.
Are there any weak spots in that front line? I see there are a lot of hills, mountains, and forests.
Oh, weak spots as far as territory. I haven't checked it, but they have
mountain, forest.
I'm
checking right now.
They have so many troops that there is no real like, hey, this is the spot to attack. No, it's just
there are no weak spots as far as terrain goes. It's all hills, mountains, or forests.
Well, mountaineers.
True, but mountains are 60% penalty.
Not for mountaineers.
But you have to specifically build them. How many can they possibly build?
You don't have to specifically train them. You can instantaneously transfer a template. You change your template.
Yeah, you're basically giving your people boots and better like ropes and stuff like that.
Do you think they're going to do that?
They may
do lose XP and things like that if you switch over, but yeah, it is a strong move still.
They lose experience, but the reason they lose the experience is not because they just like lose it. It's because mountaineers have 140 infantry equipment and regular infantry use 100 infantry equipment, and so you're assigning more weapons, and they need to train with those weapons. So that's what's causing the loss of experience.
Well, the other option is defending on the other side of the river.
Well, there's no. Why would we give? We want Spain to have access to the factories in Aragon.
I mean, if they break through the front line.
Yeah, that's my fallback line, is that major river. I readied up, and now I'm not downloading. Great. Apparently you're not supposed to...
It might be sending the save to more than one person or something.
No, I think I just messed it up. I think you're not supposed to ready up before you've downloaded the map.
Oh.
Yeah, possibly.
I'll be right back.
You might have to rejoin.
Oh man, technical difficulties abound.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. One of my people in the chat have asked me to remind Marbozir to keep an eye out for any heavy fighters you might see. Heavy fighters do have longer range.
Yeah.
They're a lot more costly, and they don't really get much, you're not going to use them if you don't have to, because 2 fighters are better than 1 heavy fighter, but the heavy fighters do have range. Yeah.
If they're going to do strategic bombing or paratroopers over northern Great Britain, they're going to have the long range fighters. But that's like a whole different path that they have to go down to research them, and they're not good. They're easy to combat because you just make lots of regular fighters to shoot them down. They're slow, they're slower, they have lower agility. They have the only advantage they have is range. They're designed to accompany strategic bombers. We have battle plans with no assigned units. Okay. Oh god, I just deleted my front line. And now they've suddenly decided that they are going to attack.
Well, hopefully less lag this time. I'm still on the way. I can't even see my troops right now. Yep, I got intercepted and lost all my convoys.
I'm gonna leave the chat just for a second.
Wait,
Don't
no,
bug
that's...
people in the commentary room.
At least I don't see my troops that I sent. I think they got intercepted.
Press the O key, and you should be able to see your units.
Yeah, I can see the list, but the divisions I sent are gone. The divisions I sent to Gibraltar. I'm pretty sure the convoys got sunk. Man, I still can't pick up military training act. It's so ridiculous. Like, this game will be done by the time I'm able to pick up military training act. The UK is so disadvantaged in this situation. The funny thing is that I don't think the devs realized that yesterday when I mentioned it.
Okay, 40 days to go for my invasion of Brittany. Hopefully it doesn't get spotted. They have lots of troops in Brittany. May or may not work. Great. Awesome. I don't know what it's going to take to break through all of this. I am training tanks, but we only have... They're just light tanks, and I have 2 of them.
Okay.
The United States is making tanks! Yay! That's not good. It's the M3 Stuart. Light tank. Small, agile, able to scout and fight lightly armored opponents. It's fast. Works well with motorized equipment. Cheap production cost. I want to research the Lee, the medium, get the first medium tank. You know that Germany's got, of course, way more tank tech than we do.
Yeah.
So perhaps I should just add artillery to my infantry divisions. Or anti-tank. Maybe that would make sense. Edit. Artillery. Artillery is soft attack. That kills infantry, right?
Yes.
I don't even think I have anti-tank researched. Interwar artillery. No, I don't even have anti-tank researched. Piercing 75, heart attack 15. Yep. But these things have a combat width, I think, of 3, which makes them kind of weird. But looking at the borders, I'm only seeing 1, 2, 3, 4 tank divisions on the border of the Alps. Or not the Alps, whatever the hell this mountain range is. So I think holding out with infantry is probably better.
Yeah, and they don't actually have that many tanks in these divisions, if you hover over them. Yep, I'm still lagging behind, damn it. It's so frustrating. I'm almost considering shutting down the stream to see if that fixes it. Because that's the only thing that's also using my bandwidth right now. Okay, I can't... I don't know why, but I can't actually send the troops to Gibraltar. It's very strange.
Okay, so you're trying to... Okay, what you have to do is you move your infantry to a port. Take all.
Yeah, I know. I've done it many times before. I just can't in this case.
Do you have convoys? It takes.
Yeah, I got 500 convoys.
Then there should be zero reason whatsoever that you shouldn't.
So I have no idea why.
Are you doing
a different port?
Are you doing
I'm trying a different port, but the game is just moving so slowly.
What mission is it where, if you do close air support, can you kill units even if they're not in combat? Like, will
No,
they
you can't.
It's only when there's engagements that they'll do close air support.
Close air support is basically just a combat bonus. They don't kill things on their own, they just give a combat bonus. Air is kind of trash in Hearts of Iron 4 compared to 3. In 3, if you ignored air, you just lost. In 4, you don't really have to give a damn. It still helps, but it's not crucial to victory. Keep in mind, I do have a 40% range penalty from Gibraltar. It's a little bit far away.
Yeah, I'm seeing 52 German, 52 coalition, 52 divisions versus 34 on that mountain border.
Alright, I can move my troops between my own ports, just not the Gibraltar port. It's very strange. Oh, is there actually no naval base in there? No, it says there's a naval base.
There's a level 5 naval base in Gibraltar.
I moved one division from there to my own base in the UK a while back. Something is clearly wrong.
Well, I feel bad that my Speedy Gonzaleses are so bad at movement. I gotta check this out. Do horses have penalties to movement? Edit division. Forest. No, they have a freaking bonus to movement in forest. Forest, mountain, plains, jungle. They have a bonus to... These guys should not be these.
I can't even get tooltips properly. The game is so slow.
Hmm. Well, I have 9 tanks now. Probably can't move his troops because the port is on the inside and he doesn't control both sides of the strait.
That might be it. Yeah, I think that's it, actually. I think my game froze. No, it's fine. Yeah, I think he's right.
2.6. I'm still so slow. These cav.
Well, I'll try to do a naval invasion. I could do a naval invasion close to your front line, like behind them. Not sure how much that's going to help, because they will see that it's coming. But I can try. But again, supply is going to be my problem. I can't invade the naval base directly. I will have to take it after the invasion starts.
I'm not confident that this beachhead is gonna work.
It will take 2 months to prepare.
No, like another 30 days, but I'm not confident that it's gonna work.
Yeah, me neither, but I don't want to just sit around.
That's what we're doing.
True, but at least you're sitting on the front line.
Ugh.
I don't have any better ideas. Doing a naval invasion behind the front line is the best one I got. I can try to fake a few more invasions so that he will not know which one is the real one. That might work. I'll try doing that.
They keep on trying to speed the game up, and then you lag.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what else I can say about it. I can just drop out from this game. In fact, I might suggest that.
Oh, now the game's running on speed 2, so... Nope, there it goes.
I will try to shut down my stream. I hate doing that, but... Okay, I shut down my stream. Let's see if he's going to help.
Wonder how can you see the cost, the actual cost to, it doesn't show the cost to convert,
civilian to military factories?
Yeah. Because like,
I don't think it actually shows the cost.
Because like, Daniel was saying like, oh yeah, you should consider doing that. And I don't know if I trust him, but also, I can't see the cost, so I can't make the decision on my own.
Yeah, there's no cost, there's just a pop-up that, are you sure you want to convert? And that's it.
I just can't seem to find a way to make these units faster. Crap, did I just get a decryption research bonus? As I'm researching decryption? I think I did.
Alright, I'm going to fake a few naval invasions. Then they will not know which is the real one.
Whatever. Whatever. I'm used to playing Hearthstone 4 on speed 4. That's what I do.
I usually play on speed 3 and pause if something happens.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how this goes. We're at 45 out of 63 days prepared. And the year is 1938, so that means that naval tech, we're 1.24 years ahead of time for the landing craft. It happens in, what, 1940, I think, and that raises your capacity 5-fold, and it increases the preparation speed by, cuts it in half. So...
yeah.
I don't honestly think we're going to get that far, though.
Probably not. But we'll try.
I'm up to 60 military factories now.
Alright, I'm preparing 4 naval invasions. 3 of them fake, 1 of them behind your front line. It might not help much, but I want to at least try doing something. We got 1 hour left. And you never know, they might panic and break the front line. They probably won't, but hey, AI does stupid things with unit management sometimes. And if they move, they will lose their entrenchment bonus. That might give you a chance to grab another mountain province. They are attacking you, I'm not sure if you see.
I do.
Minus 30% exceeding combat width.
Yep, he's over the combat width. I'm still looking to reinforce with 1 more. I might give up that... I'm gonna give up that edge. I don't really care about that 1 tile. I want to get that extra reserve in. Chance of reinforcing front line is like 2%. What the hell? What happened to my signal company? Do I not have signal companies? You've got to be shitting me. No, I've got the signal company as part of these compositions. Did I not? Did I somehow? Oh my god. Did I somehow not research?
No idea.
No, I have radio. Why in the hell is my reinforcement rate 2% chance?
I'm lagging again, damn it. Wall.
I've got tons of troops that are, like, nearly fully ready to deploy. I'm just waiting on support equipment. All my divisions require lots of support equipment, and I
think I can send you some.
I have a shortage of 291 days of support equipment. 3,300 units that I need.
I can send you 200.
200.
Or even more than that.
200 would be great.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I have, like, 900 surplus, so that's not a problem. Let's see.
The only problem is that my production lines are just not very efficient at making it. They are slowly ramping up their efficiency.
Yeah, it's so slow. There is one tech that allows you to retain like 50% of production efficiency, but it's at the very end of the research.
Hello, how goes?
Oh, it goes slowly. We are
I'm
fighting.
taking some naval invasions to try to confuse Germany. But that's about it, and I'll try to do a naval invasion behind the front line. Probably won't do much, but it's something I can do. Unfortunately, I can't move my troops directly to Gibraltar because I don't control both ends of the strait.
You're attacking. You're attacking with a cavalry into the mountains. One unit, you're losing.
Yeah,
Wait.
he's doing that on his own. Yep.
Tell
He
him.
was doing that on his own.
Tell him that was a bad idea, and then
Yep, I did.
spank him. That was a horrible idea. Alright, I think we're done doing training. I think that we don't worry about trying to get trained up. I mean, we're at war already.
Quill, do you still need infantry equipment? I could send you 4,000 more.
Yeah, no, I'll never not need infantry equipment.
Oh, okay.
The problem right now is I don't really have the convoys, actually.
Oh, yeah, I can send you some convoys. Hold on, modify.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say, a lot of the stuff you're going to try to send won't actually send, which is fine.
The UK starts with like 800 convoys or something crazy like that.
Wow.
Let me see if I can give you some convoys. I'll give you.
I basically moved my troops back to the final line I can go to before we're fighting for Moscow specifically.
Yeah, I can see the front line is so close to Moscow.
I can send you 100 convoys, Quill. Because I'm not really doing a lot with my navy. And people are saying I'm playing US wrong. Because apparently they're experts and they know how to play.
Do you need support equipment, Quill? Because I got a few hundred surplus.
I'm actually got a slight surplus of that, so it's not as bad.
So, I'm not lagging when it's on speed 1. As soon as they move it up to speed 2, I start lagging behind.
I think you're not lagging on speed 1 because you physically can't lag. It's the slow.
Yeah.
There is no slower speed. Okay, naval invasion commencing in 8 days. They've only got 3 troops. I only see 3 troops, and I don't think they've detected it yet, so I might actually beachhead in Brest.
I really hate how long it takes to prepare naval invasions.
Yeah. Planes. Planes. Hills.
Yeah, they can see my invasion coming. They positioned their troops exactly where I was planning to land.
Good. Good, that means they're distracted. Yeah, I'd feel a whole lot better with a lot more troops deployed to the front lines of Spain. Come on, get there. Jesus, man. When do you arrive? Good lord. They should auto redeploy. They should move. Nope. Unable to find valid path to target. Okay, so he has completely shut me off now from reinforcing to Gibraltar as well. Can I get military access?
They have naval superiority really around there? I mean, Italy does have a decent navy,
the issue is that they've taken Ceuta, Spanish Africa. And I guess because of that prevents us from doing something or something. Hey, by the way, Spain, Marbozir, Spain gave me military access, and so I'm able to land in any of their ports now.
Oh, nice. I'll try doing that.
So do that. If you Gibraltar, it'll actually be easier for you because there's a whole bunch. There's Oviedo, there's Bilbao. Like you could immediately reinforce. And we're 5 days away from the invasion of Brest. five whole days. Also known as 3 hours.
They didn't. Oh, hold on. They didn't give me access.
They won't give you military access.
Oh yeah, I have to ask for it. Yep. Got it.
I now have 64 military factories. The production is increasing.
I think that only works for your own ports. Because I can rebase to my own ports, from my naval base to my other naval base, but I can't rebase to Spain. I have to do an actual invasion and wait to plan it.
No. You've got to be...
It works fine when I click on my own naval base. They start moving, but I can't do it to Spain.
You've got to be doing something wrong, Marbozir. I'm telling you. I just did it.
I keep doing it, and it doesn't work.
Are you... Okay, you put your army in a province that has a port.
I think it was lag. Now it works. It took like 20 seconds for the game to acknowledge it.
I see.
Yep, now they are moving. Alright, I'm sending 8 divisions first. I don't want to send literally everything all at once. See, even when it doesn't say I'm lagging, the interface is super unresponsive when we're playing on speed 2.
Alright, the invasion's underway. You ready?
I'm almost there.
Here it comes. According to this thing, we will land in... The unit will arrive to its destination in 2 days, 13 hours. We're landing in Brest, which is completely unoccupied, by the way. No, never mind. Right. I can see troops. But these...
Yeah, you might not have full intel.
These infantry, 16 to 23, so they look like they're full-size infantry. But I should be landing with 40 combat width. Oh, this is good. This is good. 79 combat width on 7.
Okay, shutting down my stream seems to have helped, by the way. I've not had lagging message for a while, and we're running speed 2. And you guys are getting interface lag too, right?
No,
Will said he's getting it.
Not really, no.
Does everything work instantly when you click it?
For the most part, yeah.
Okay, it doesn't for me.
Naval penalty. Perhaps I should have used more Marines.
Alright, I landed. So what's the easiest to attack province here? 1, 2, 3.
I should have used
mountains.
I should have used pure Marines because this is it's saying it's gonna take 3 days to win, and now he's responding.
Yeah.
I'm at 95. Like, his organization's going down, but now it's at 85. No, I need to make pure Marines. Like, if you're gonna do invasion, apparently it needs to be pure Marines. The naval invasion penalty is just so high.
Yeah, it's high. I'll try to help you a bit with air, but it probably won't do a whole lot. I don't have the time to rebase. Yeah, they're getting a penalty now because we have air superiority. And now I'm lagging behind again. You know what kind of annoys me? Is that you can't use your navy in any way to help ground combat in coastal provinces. Which doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
I don't even know how to, like, cancel the plan. Like, stop attacking.
I don't think you can, as far as I'm aware.
Like, we're losing, so this is bad. How about we just don't do this?
Yeah. Can you do it with a fallback line back to the port?
Well, one of the divisions fell back on its own when it lost its
Okay.
morale, and then it left the division. It left the army. What if I just tell them to retreat? Nope, it doesn't work. Oh, maybe there could be some serious interface lag. That actually completely disbanded the army as well.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, there is significant interface lag.
Alright, we're trying this again, this time with Marines.
I don't think Quill can hold out for much longer. I think he's about to lose Moscow.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can't press into these mountains.
Yeah.
They've got enough divisions to hold it off. There's
nothing I can do either.
It was smart of them to pull back into these mountains and then just hold it.
Yeah,
And
I agree.
the naval invasions take so goddamn long that I can't actually do anything.
Yeah.
And also, I deployed with, you know, with too many. I thought that my default composition would work well enough on naval invasions, but no. I think if you're going to do a naval invasion, it pretty much has to be Marines.
Yeah, pretty much. Unless it's completely undefended provinces.
Yeah.
Which isn't going to work well against the human player.
Again, 63 more days to prepare. Adding 1 division increased the planning time to 70 days.
Yeah, it's 70 days, 7 days per division, I believe.
So what if I somehow just did lots of small invasions and I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, that should work.
I'm gonna try that.
A lot of micro.
I'd rather do that. This doesn't seem like it's working at all, so we're going to be rebase down to like here.
Yeah, Quill is about to lose Moscow.
And that's what our lose condition. GG, we lose.
Yeah, I think so. And I don't remember if it was Moscow and London or Moscow or London.
They've engaged their plan on the in the Alps, or not Alps, whatever these things are they're attacking. At least they tried for a second.
Yeah. Well, do you want to me to position my divisions here on the front line?
You should, yeah, I think.
All right. I got a rank 5 general in there, so that should help. And almost all the artillery I needed. And that's actual tier 2 artillery, not the crappy tier 1.
You can only stage 1 naval invasion per port. So what if I do 5? Let's do 5 invasions. So we'll go to that port. We'll go to that port.
Yeah, it will work as long as you have enough ports. You can do as many invasions simultaneously as you have ports.
Well, I'm using the Spanish ports to do so, so... It automatically applied 10 divisions to that, which I did not want. Alright, we're gonna do it this way. Delete the order. Delete the divisions. Just remove them from the division. Unassign all. I will find a way to make this work.
You know the hilarious part? It's only November 1938, so I still cannot remove the 25% manpower penalty. And this game is almost done, and I still can't remove that.
Yep, that sucks.
Yeah. I think I should have played France instead. That would have been more entertaining for the viewers, at least. So that's my problem. I can't actually recruit a decent army because I don't have the manpower.
All right, well, I am trying to invade.
Okay.
I'm also importing your steel, so you're getting civilian factories. I think you're getting my civilian factories when I buy your steel.
Yeah, I do.
That's good for you.
Yep, 16 exported to the United States.
I'm gonna need naval superiority, otherwise they won't act. So we will split in half. Fleet does not have access to this region. Excuse me?
What? That makes no sense.
Do the fleets not have range? Like, is it... Son of a bitch. Okay, can you rebase your fighters?
Yep.
Out of Gibraltar? I'm gonna see if I can use my fighters
Sure.
to give air superiority in that region, and maybe I can use that to allow me to do the invasion.
Done.
We lack sufficient intel to dare send an invasion through. Assign more navies or air wings on missions to cover the area with radar. Or cover the area with radar. Yeah, so... We're waiting on my fighters.
I can send some ships. Hold on, where exactly do you want me to send them?
I need the Western Mediterranean Sea and the Tyrrhenian Sea.
Okay, I'll send some.
I've got 5 invasions planned on ports in Italy and the Tyrrhenian Sea.
Okay, I can do that. Will just take some time to get there, especially on this speed.
But all the invasions are like ready to go.
We know. I can't. What? Okay, when I hover over the Gibraltar Strait, it says submarines can pass, but they can't.
Is that
okay.
Is that why we don't have access to the area? Is because it's a strait and it's a literally because Germany's got.
But it says submarines can pass, and I can't actually send my submarines. I'll try from the actual naval base, see if that works. Hey, I got infantry equipment too. Yeah.
Maybe I can. Maybe I'll be able to do it with their superiority. I'm not sure. How far do you have any like really long range fighters that you could deploy out of southern Italy?
Heavy fighters? No, I don't.
Sorry, not southern Italy. Southern England that could actually reach the Tyrrhenian Sea even with like really crappy equipment, like crappy coverage?
Nope. No, I don't have heavy fighters. These are the ones with extended range.
Hey, I'm actually controlling some of the land in South Africa. Or North Africa, I'm surprised. Why did it give me control instead of giving it to somebody else?
Because logic.
Apparently, Amelia Earhart died in combat.
Sucks to be her.
I agree. We have only 38% naval superiority, but require 50%. Click to activate the execution of the entire plan.
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm sending some submarines. Let me try now. Okay, patrol.
So apparently the fighters that I sent are just not quite sufficient. I only have 276.
Okay, I'm on the way to Western Mediterranean Sea. Some submarines. That's the only thing that can pass through Gibraltar Strait right now. Only submarines. So I'm sending submarines.
Great.
It might be enough, just mind you, it will take me a while to actually get there.
I'm just sending every airplane that I can. Which is actually probably too many, isn't it? Shoot. 276. Come on, just do the damn naval invasions, you stupid game! Good news is you're getting lots of civilian factories, because I am buying up as much of the steel as I can get from you. I'm up to 90 military factories now. Still, none of my plans can activate because we're still at 38 freaking %.
Yeah, I'm still on the way.
It's so
I'm at
slow.
Iberian coast. Submarines are pretty slow, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm deploying. Apparently I have more close air support. Maybe these planes will be enough. 6 whole fighters are about to arrive. We only have 43%. We require 50%. God damn it!
Okay, it wasn't enough then, damn it.
Well, wait, have you guys have already arrived? Because I've got more. I've got naval.
Yeah, we arrived. I can send some more, but I'm currently a little bit tied in combat. And I need to keep enough to defend my coast, obviously.
I've taken Cairo. Or somebody did. I don't know. I'm marching around in Africa. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
With cavalry. Wait. One of my naval invasions is actually fired.
Okay.
Look in Cagliari. It's landing. Undefended airfield.
Nice.
If we get the Sardinian airfield, we might actually be able to rebase some planes there.
Yeah, that would be nice. But Quill is about to lose Moscow. He's encircled.
Well, I don't really care about Quill. He's a communist. Communist bastard.
Sure, but they will go after me next, and I have no idea what kind of cheese they can pull off to take London. I did everything I could to ensure they can't invade me easily, but there's probably some cheese I don't know about.
Max speed 1 kph. Enemy supply source. Infrastructure. Good lord. Some of these mechanics I just don't understand at all. Why is it so bad?
Yeah.
One kph. No supply from capital. That's the problem, and it's because of that goddamn port. It's that stupid canal.
Right. Mm. I wonder if we could invade the southern part.
I think that's probably the more important thing that I can do right now is pull like 5 troops off and then invade it from 2 sides. So no, you're not going to do that. Stop that. You're your own army. I need a guy. I need this guy. Douglas MacArthur. We can base 1,000 airplanes out of Sardinia.
That's pretty good. I do have a few hundred naval bombers. That's probably not going to help much. 300 close air support and some fighters, but I'm using a lot of fighters to keep air support, to keep air superiority in England. I don't want paratroopers and stuff like that.
This might work. I'm not sure. 5 troops is the optimal amount to engage a one province It's urban, which is bad. God, why can't I go to your port? Why are you trying to march around? You're in a friendly port. What if I go to York?
What are you talking about?
You see my 5 troops near Gibraltar? I'm trying to get them to go to one of the ports that I captured in North Africa, and they're trying to march. They're trying to march all the way through, like Turkey.
Because you can't march through the strait.
I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to have them.
Oh, okay. You want to move from
the convoys. Got it. No, it's the convoys. The convoys can't get into past the strait, so they can't use naval transport. I think that's what's happening. Okay,
should
so
work from the western side.
So we go to Andalusia. Or we go to Andalusia, and then we rebase down into Casablanca. Please work. Please just go to Casablanca. Okay. I need more steel. It's coming from you. How much steel do you even have?
Let me check. I got 407 total. I have a lot in my colonies. Although I also have a lot in back at home. Around 200. More than 200. Yeah, the UK has a crap ton of steel.
Oh, more's coming your way. More civilian factories, that is.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I have 5 divisions. They are here, they are marching, they are getting organized, they have supplies. Apparently one of them has a light tank in it. What the hell?
Your infantry division has a light tank?
It's...
Oh, it does. That's funny.
It's a troop from an expeditionary force. What the hell?
Smart AI divisions. Is that how the AI designs divisions? It dumps one tank into infantry division?
Apparently.
Wow. That's bad.
Supply status 24%, average organization 25%. They're suffering 22% attrition in this province. By trying to hold Gibraltar, they are suffering a lot.
Good. Make them suffer. I actually got a naval invasion planned there, but it won't be done anytime soon. I really dislike how they couldn't just have transports. Like, you know, in other games, even in Hearts of Iron 3, it had a much better system.
And all of my other invasions have just deployed. All 4. So we're about to invade southern Italy. With only 2 Marines per division, but still. Hey, you never know. If he's completely... If EE has everything on the border, he could just let me take all of Rome. Like all of southern Italy and all of his factories.
I mean, he would probably strategically redeploy by then, but who knows?
I'm gonna wait for this preparation bonus.
My invasion will be ready in 2 days, so I can land a few divisions south of Gibraltar if you want to wait 2 days.
That won't help. Combat width is gonna be 100, and I have 100 units worth of...
Okay.
Sending more units than the combat width actually gives you penalties. It's bad for you.
Yeah, I know.
Besides, this guy's got... He's only got 24% organization. Supply status 24%, average strength 56%.
Yeah, it should be pretty easy to beat them.
I'm just gonna go now.
Okay. Oh, I could have deployed some close air combat in Gibraltar.
Oh, that's interesting. Apparently the combat width is 120. I don't know why. Does Gibraltar count as an adjacent province? An adjacent controlled province?
It might. Well, I'll send my divisions then. I didn't cancel the invasion yet, fortunately.
According to this, we're losing, but... What? Oh god, there's a crazy-ass fort here. There is a level 10 fort in Gibraltar.
Yeah, that explains it. I only have level 2, that's so unfair.
What a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, that explains a lot. That's a massive penalty. That's a 150% penalty, basically. Well, then, it might be a little bit tough to take that. But he is getting attrition. His average strength is falling. And he only has 24% supply. If we can use the maximum combat width, it might work.
Well, the numbers started off with like 84%, so maybe.
I'll send some closer support.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good idea too. We should probably do that. I did land successfully in Palermo. Did you see that?
No.
Look in the southern boot, the soccer ball.
Nice, nice. It might distract him at least.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna, shut down some of his forts and stuff for a little while and do whatever. Oh, found resistance.
Alright, well, I'm sending a few divisions your way. Not too many because combat with, but a couple. And I got 300 closer support deployed in Gibraltar.
Without Gibraltar, I can't really do much with my infantry down here. I'm gonna try.
I do hope the penalty for air is smart, and it's not actually for the entire region, because like the North Africa region is massive, so I'm getting a 26 penalty for long range, but I hope the game is not coded really stupidly and it doesn't apply everywhere. Because I could see that happening.
God, these numbers. Modified to 1.7% due to Fort 100.
Hold on, do you have something stationed in Gibraltar? Because the base is overcrowded by 32.
Yeah, maybe.
So, can you remove them?
Yes.
At least remove 32 if possible. Okay, it's fine now.
Can you bomb Gibraltar? Not Gibraltar, sorry. Can you just bomb the shit out of it? Can you blow up the forts?
Yeah, I can try. I do have some strategic bombers, so let's try that.
I'm gonna research nukes, and we're just gonna nuke Germany.
Alright, I'm deploying all my strategic bombers then.
I guess the idea here is to just whittle him down. He's down to... He's got 25% organization. God, what a pain in the ass. Like, did he start with this, or was he smart enough to go get it?
I think he built it, but I'm actually going to check once this game is done how many fort levels Gibraltar starts with, or the southern part. I'm actually curious now. Mind you, it's pretty easy to build forts. They don't cost that much production.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm doing some strategic bombing then. The only problem is that I can't tell them to bomb that one specific province.
Well,
just, the entire air region. I don't know just how smart they are.
Well, most of that air region is... We can spread out. I can, I'll temporarily... I will spread out and try to take over all the rest of the territory, so hopefully you don't strategic bomb the rest of it.
I hope so. Why are you backing up?
Because there's no reason to base there. I just said I was going to take over all the territory so that you don't bomb anything but that one province.
I thought you'll keep something on the front line.
Why? If he leaves, that's good for us. He loses his entrenchment.
True.
Besides, I can get a preparation bonus there pretty quickly again.
Fair enough.
And as soon as they finish their job, they're going to immediately strategically redeploy back to that front line.
Okay, my troops are doing something really stupid right now. What?
GG Quill. Quill is done. It's
Yeah.
the end of the Soviet Union. Soviet Union has capitulated. GG.
Yep.
Well, there was only so much that could be done, apparently.
Pretty much.
Treaty of Madrid.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we in this Treaty of Madrid?
Well, I guess because we were side of the war.
Italy's turns to make their demands.
Can we actually do anything in here?
I doubt it. I don't know. On my side, I think that we're not involved in this. It's just that whenever there's a big peace deal, it pauses the game for everyone and everyone gets to watch. So he just took all of Greece, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now we're on turn 2. Current demands. Germany wants to satellite Turkey. He's got 1,098 war score, like, points. Peace conference is over, calculating effects.
Japan. Okay.
He puppeted Japan?
Apparently. That seems like a bit of an... Well, that doesn't seem like it should be possible.
So now Japan is our enemy? Well, Japan was our enemy before anyway. They were part of the Axis, right?
Yep. Okay, we got 13 minutes left. Well, now they will invade me because that's the last thing they have to do. I have no idea how they are going to do it. I'm actually curious to see what the heck they can do with this. Because I have no idea. Like, I have air superiority. I have massive navy in all sea regions.
What the hell? Look, now there's nothing. Now there's nothing in Ceuta. His army's gone.
Yeah, that's what happened with France as well.
But
I
why?
honestly think it's kind of like an oversight exploit. I don't know.
Why would the army?
That's exactly what happened with France. Almost their entire army completely disappeared.
But where the hell did it go?
Nowhere. It got deleted. That's why Germany was able to take France so quickly. They basically deleted 90% of the French army. France had 9 divisions when Germany invaded it.
And now there's all this land that was occupied by Republican Spain that's now occupied by and owned by Italy again.
Yeah.
So, I suppose there's no reason for us to bomb that. Actually, looking at it, there are troops there. You have done a great job. You've bombed 4 levels of the fort.
Nice.
I'm just gonna front line. I can't even front line because it's not even. Wait a minute, he's not in the war. He's not even in the war, so there shouldn't be any restriction on port access anymore, right?
Right. That's true. There shouldn't be restrictions.
Also, apparently to tell troops to go to a province, you have to click on that stupid itty-bitty tiny port icon. You can't click on the province that the port is in.
Yeah.
And now I am completely out of supply because there's no supply from capital. How is there no supply from capital? What has happened?
I have no clue.
I have convoys. There's unused convoys available. Whatever. I don't understand.
It's broken, I think. I have no idea. That happened to me before, and I was really confused about what the heck was going on.
Oh, okay, that explains it. Twitch chat is helping me out. Axis... Yeah. Axis Spain. Spain is part of the Axis now.
Oh.
That would explain why we don't have support. So part of their peace deal was to make Japan part of their territory, and then they made Axis.
They kind of circumvented the war score required to get all that territory by like making Japan a part of it and then giving Japan shit. It was a little bit strange.
Okay, so I'm just trying to wrap my head around this. So Spain was communist. They were in the Russian Communist War, which was separate from our war. That peace deal, Russia capitulated, and then somehow Spain became a puppet? Is that what they are?
Yeah, something like that.
They're a puppet of Hungary. Somehow they made Spain a puppet of Hungary.
It was a very strange deal. Yeah, it was a very strange deal.
Okay, alright. I mean, I kind of don't get it, but at the same time, okay. So I guess that means that they are in the war. We do care about this border.
I mean, I don't think you can defend that area. There's just no way.
No, I agree. We're done. We lose. GG. They win.
Yeah, pretty much.
Shock horror. The Paradox developer who is a QA tester whose job it is to just play this game all the time, beat us.
I mean,
shocking.
Hello, allies.
Hi.
We noticed that the peace deal did things to Spain.
Yeah.
Well, you did things to Spain.
Somehow, I'm not so sure that you didn't expect that.
It's so Carl just explained what happened in that they swapped. Carl, explain it again.
So in the peace deal,
Republican Spain was allied to the Soviets.
Yeah.
The Soviets fell. So in the peace deal, Daniel or someone selected the puppet Spain,
forcing them to go
fascist.
Yes, go fascist.
And then I guess automatically pulling them into the war against you.
Yeah, and so now I'm completely out of supply, and you completely overran the entire. Yeah.
It's not a good time.
And that was most of your forces there, right? Or at least a sizable chunk.
Nope, that was everything. Yep.
Oh yeah.
So that's working as intended then. Puppeting a nation, having Hungary puppet Spain, that's supposed to happen?
I am not entirely certain. I sort of wish we had Dan here to actually comment on that. We are not 100% if it should happen in the way that it did now, at least. Maybe there should be a civil war or something if they are still fighting, actually.
Yeah, I mean, it's essentially the same thing that happened with France early on, right? Isn't it?
Yeah, and then all of the territory, all of the Spanish territory that was occupying, all the land that Spain was occupying in Italy went back to Italy, and then Spain joined your side, and so, yeah. I mean, if that's the way the game's supposed to be played, if it's just a winner-take-all type thing, like, you know, you win your one war and then GG, then okay.
Well, I mean, in this case, I think it's not something we can answer in the studio, but it's I can guarantee that it's something we're gonna talk about tomorrow in the office, and see if it is a case of where it is intended, then maybe that should at least be
considered.
It should at least be. It should be clear that this happens or why it happens.
Yeah. Can I suggest something for potential future setups like this for pretty much anyone involved here? I think it's much better for a setup like this if there's a human player playing France instead of United Kingdom, because the one problem United Kingdom will have in any multiplayer game that starts in 1936 is that multiplayer is super aggro, and you cannot remove the end-to-end all wars until 1939. Which cripples UK's manpower and their ability to recruit a decent army.
Yeah, it's one of those things we discussed back and forth quite a lot, and of course this is the first time we.
I know. I would have preferred to play France.
Yeah, no, it's something we'll take away and look at again. It's always difficult to be like, hey, let's pick 5 countries and then get the
which ones.
Yeah, exactly. But
originally
definitely, France is. If we're starting early war with no other house rules, then France is definitely a better choice, I think, than UK. Looking forward.
Well, we'll look over things, and the next time we do this, it may be different.
It definitely will.
It will likely be different.
No, it definitely will.
Daniel will be Albania.
It's not going to be Germany.
Albania world domination.
Yeah. No, the most important thing is next time when we plan this, and I talked to Daniel about it, and we're talking about who's going to get what country. I'm not going to trust Daniel when he says, "I'll beat Germany. It'll be fine."
I'll keep balance in the world.
Exactly. Okay, but we are, I think, just about done here. We have a few minutes left. Guys, do you have any big plans left? Because I'm going to go out on a limb, and I don't think you do.
No, I don't have any big plans left. My plans were ruined with that peace conference, more or less.
Yeah.
No, you guys
understandably
completely wrecked. I have 11 regiments, and I just... What's like... If that hadn't happened, maybe we had a chance. I have 130 military factories now. Like, I'm literally making 15 per month. Like,
that's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it's
fast.
I think it's also fair to point out that had this... I mean, we came into this game, and I think everyone knew that we were going to play for 3 days, 2 hours.
Yeah.
Longer run, things would have been very different, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'd rather not be the United States, because fair enough. And I said it yesterday, and I still feel like the United States is not properly balanced. I think they need more defense against fascism and communism, and I think that they're too weak at the start to do anything.
I recall Dan agreed with you and at least wanted to look at
I think there are a lot of things we want to look over, especially for multiplayer.
Yep.
After this, because like we said a few times, it's more balanced for single player at this point. It hasn't been the super duper priority, but of course the multiplayer experience is important, and this kind of stuff is really vital, and it will continue to improve. Hopefully.
But however, I want
patch soon, right, Carl?
Patch soon. Yeah.
I want to say, guys, it's been very fun these past 3 days. I have had a thoroughly good time watching you guys play.
Well, thanks for having us.
Oh, well, we should bring everyone in then.
I'm going to move everyone over to the commentary room, and we can have a final word. Word. Let's pull everyone over.
Forward,
Daniel, it's all your fault. You're in the commentary room now. So is EnterElysium.
I bet he's muted us again.
And Phil, I moved everyone over because the war's done. It's done. We have a few minutes left.
I mean, Daniel didn't do anything wrong. The save game clearly said that, right?
Okay, Marbozir, why couldn't you lag out a little bit more? I would have made it through to the end.
Shutting down my stream. I blame Twitch's European servers.
No, you should blame Daniel. To be fair, Daniel is the host.
Like, I would not have been able to take Moscow, so I was like, okay, it's winter. Let's try speed 3. I need the winter to go over.
So cheesy. You had control over the game clock and used that.
See, this is why it's the hashtag is blame Daniel, because in the end,
I didn't know.
Guys, we are going to end our stream at least, and I just want to finally, I wanted to say thank you so much for playing with us. I know me and Seek and the rest of us here at the Paradox offices. Would love to do this again in a few months. Hopefully, if you have the time, you are more than welcome back. Thank you, everyone at Twitch, for watching. It's been an interesting 3 days. Unfortunately, we couldn't get as far as we wanted to. And of course, I think we can all agree that there were some balance issues that will probably be next time.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah. Instantaneous French conquest.
That's one way to put it.
Yes.
Yes, I guess Daniel might be pleased.
It'll be sometime after summer, and we will hopefully be able to advertise it a bit more in advance. Which also probably means we can take some input from the community. I know that there are a lot of people that have played a lot more multiplayer than I have that might have some ideas for house rules. Until then, this stream is going offline one last time. Thank you so much for playing with us. Thanks so much for watching. I'm going to go
and see you next time.
Yes, I'm going to go to a standby, and then I'm going to mute us all.
Fare thee well.
Thanks.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye. Thanks for joining us.
Anyone else want to play more?
Not with you.
I have to go. I'm leaving the country in 2 hours.
Not with you, at least not right now.
Quill is crazy like that.
Give me a month or two to prepare.
Bye.
Have a safe trip, Quill.
Yeah.
At least
I'm gonna go and say goodbye
I might be
to.
playing as the Germans.
I'm gonna say goodbye to my stream now in my chat, and I'll be back over in a sec.
All right.
So I will be streaming at least a bit more, but then most likely my single player campaign.
I must say, it was troubling. The density of #Daniel did nothing wrong was very, very strong at the end.
So, can I ask something now that the game is done?
Oh yeah.
What was your plan to invade the United Kingdom?
My plan?
If you have
paratroopers. Paratroopers.
But
Way
you
too
want
many
to get
paratroopers.
superiority first, right?
Yeah. But I realized quite quickly that I would never get it. So I focused 100% instead on my land force.
Wow. Not even trying to go for the win.
No, I built fighters.
He does not have the spirit of Truckee.
No.
Oh, actually, Daniel might have missed the entire Truckee.
So are you saying that if a human player playing as not in the context of this game, but in general, if a human player playing as the United Kingdom plays really well, it's very, very hard to invade?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's hard to invade even with the AI, I'd say.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, because they have a huge navy, and obviously you need to invade one way or another.
Yeah, I just thought you might have had some kind of strategy that I didn't know about or didn't realize, but seems not.
I mean, you can still outplay each other. I mean,
impossible.
No, the way to beat Britain in the best way possible, I showed off even in the World War Wednesday. You paratroop, you take London, then you nuke them enough time until they lose.
Right. But again, you need air superiority for that.
Yeah, and nukes.
And nukes.
But yeah, I was really excited about several of the like counter-attack plans that the Allies had during the game, which sadly did not play out as well.
Yeah, I wish we had a little bit of extra time around Gibraltar.
Yeah, we learned a lot. At least I did a lot about this whole level 10 fort in Ceuta that was preventing me from getting any kind of ships. I was like, I
learned that strategic bombers can destroy forts pretty quickly.
I had five separate small. I realized, okay, so it's 7 days per regiment, right, in preparation time, and it's like, okay, so I'm not gonna wait 70 days because that's gonna take 3 hours on speed 1. So instead, I set up 5 separate naval invasions that only took 14 days each to plan. But then I couldn't get air superiority because there's no airports, there's no air bases, and we couldn't get any boats in because of this stupid strait. And so he sent subs through, and then we've just been trying to bomb the hell out of this fort so that we can actually take.
We were very excited about your naval invasions.
Yeah. So how did that? Do you start with 10 level forts there, or did you build that up?
No. EnterElysium, he gave me control of those areas, and then I just built level 10 forts there, both naval forts and normal forts. The same with the other strait.
Makes sense.
Yeah, because day one, the objective was right. If a war happens, these need to be taken immediately so that we can lock off the Mediterranean, and
Denmark.
Do the French thing and Denmark. That's were 3 things we were has to be done or ready to be done at the end of episode 1.
Straight up.
But I question
yeah.
why didn't you, Arumba, or Marbozir send units to Quill?
Yeah, why?
I mean, you said yourself
Hashtag not salty
yesterday
at
that
all.
infantry equipment will help you a lot more than crappy divisions with less than 100 soft attack. Because I wasn't able to build up my divisions and expand them with more battalions because I didn't have the manpower for most of this game.
Yeah, none of the allies had much troops to really.
No,
I only just
huge
now.
difference, yeah.
I only just now got rid of the war to end of all wars in the past half hour.
Yeah.
On that Spanish front, I was basically at my limit. I had provinces that had 1 or 2 regiments, which is just not enough to hold the line. So I didn't have enough regiments to consider sending anything over to Quill. If I did, it would be to allow Germany to just conquer Spain.
Yeah,
That's fair enough.
So I couldn't help him, and I couldn't train. And I think I'm like 1 year right now away from having massive amounts of infantry and troops and everything, because I've got 2 million manpower and I've got tons of factories, but it takes time. And you guys started World War II in 1937. So
I just imagine if you had 1 more year on, we would have been in really bad trouble.
That's why we started so early. We're like, look, we have to start really early, or the US gets online and we die. It's like, that's simple. Attacking early was the best chance for us. Lock down these things, attack early, hope that things don't get screwed up.
And
See,
You're super cool in France.
that coup in France, really, I feel that was so, like,
game breaking.
You did it so fast. Like, because France has what, like 20% national unity, so all you had to do was march in and just like sit in Paris, and then they're like, well, okay, we're whatever, we're done.
Bye.
And then all of a sudden it was just like north half Germany, south half Italy, and it was like, what happened to France? I'm used to playing EU4 where France is the big blue blob. They're the enemy for the entire game, and France just rolled over.
I mean, France is pretty good when it's a human player playing it.
Yeah,
you can play
the AI just cannot take advantage of the Maginot line or even defend itself against things like coup.
Yeah, I did a solo France campaign the other night, just trying to learn how the French ideas work and everything, and I beat Germany straight up, just easy, just beat them. And but
France is really dangerous if he doesn't.
That is true.
Yeah,
I mean, we got lucky because the it was a historical focus, wasn't it? But yet, France chose one of its options that increased the amount of communism by like 15% in the country.
Oh, that's
so when
smart.
the war came, they were basically split 50-50. And I was like, oh, that was lucky. Because we didn't know that was coming up. Because we, like, literally day one, we'd started that coup off. And that takes
actually, it takes the, if I'm not 100% faulty, it takes the initial support when you started a coup and not what it has when it triggers. So it took the 30% communist support, not the 50%.
Damn it! That didn't really matter.
So we would have an even larger revolt if that would have happened.
Guys, I am dead tired, so I'm gonna go home, pet my cat, and go to bed. I just wanted to say once again, thanks so much for playing. This is something we want to do again, but it will probably happen after the Paradox summer vacation.
And so we'll certainly look at some of those balance.
Exactly.
Yeah, thanks for having us again.
Yeah, thank you. It was good.
Right. Sorry for the lag.
Oh, no worries. That was weird, because as I said, the first day when we ran Speed 3, there was no lagging behind, and now
exactly. I was really confused.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's like the game reading things at weird paces on Speed 2 or something.
And next time, I will not play Germany, and Arumba, you will be allowed to do something and not just build up the entire time.
Oh, okay. All right.
USA in this type of multiplayer is really bad.
I'll just go fascist USA. That's.
But speaking of the USA, the requirements for issue war bonds were changed, right? It wasn't always that you have to be at war with a major faction.
Carl will answer that. I need to run to the bathroom. So, thank you so much for joining, and see you on the internet.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out too. Thanks. I'm gonna move out.
I'm off.
All right. Well, thanks for watching the stream, everyone. It was a good game. I had a lot of fun. We lost. I kind of expected to lose. I'm a little bit upset about how things kind of worked out with the French coup. I feel like that was a bit broken, actually. And playing against Daniel, that was just a brilliant move, what he did there. I wouldn't have even thought to have done that. So, very, very smart move on his part. Good player. Hard to beat him. But hey, that just means that next time we get to play him, we get to play, and it will be more of a challenge. It'll be fun to play against him. I like playing against good players. So, we also walked into this game not knowing anything at all about the United States tech tree. So, if I were to play the USA again, I would probably do things in a different order. We probably would have done more of this, because this is how you generate political power. And maybe we could have gotten Pax Romana, get the war thing, and then we could have switched over to war economy, which war economy just requires you to be at war, I think. So there was some things I could have done better. But anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. I'm going to wrap the stream up here. I'll see you again in the next stream or the next episode. See you soon.